welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's doing well. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Ramsey and I'm a sophomore at Northwestern. Guess what week it is? Guess what week it is? It's finals week at Northwestern. And there's a lot to do. My classes end in 5 days, so I start spring break in just 5 days. But the amount of work I have to get done in 5 days is kind of scary. So this weekend is definitely going to be a grind to get things done, but I'm excited to get everything out of the way. So I'm gonna start my morning off doing some organic chemistry. That is my main focus for finals week. I'm on a borderline grade between the grade I want and the grade I could get, and I want the grade I want. So it's gonna be a big grind for organic chemistry, which, by the way, we had our midterm 3 days ago. My final for organic chemistry is in 4 days. So there was a week gap between my third midterm and my final. And in that 1 week, we learned a whole nother unit of material. Yeah, it's currently Friday. I have class in an hour. And in the meantime, I'm gonna just do some organic chemistry.
After I got out of my organic chemistry lab lecture, I started working on my sociology final. Thankfully, this class was really easy and the final was also really easy. It was a take-home, open book, open note final with no time limit.
Well, I'm a sinner, and it's too good to be true. You put the blame on.
I just finished my final exam for sociology. It was really straightforward, and I just have to edit it and then submit it, and then I'll be done with that class. But I'm gonna do that a different day because I don't wanna look at that right now. I wanna switch it up a little. So right now, I have to work on a 10-page paper for my global health class. I basically wrote it all already, but I have to add my references and my sources, and then I have to edit it a lot because it is pretty rough. But now, I'm pretty hungry, so I'm gonna make some food.
After I made my food, I got straight to work on my final organic chemistry lab report. After my lab report, I made some food and then headed to my laptop to go to my posse meeting for the week. Well, one of my friends is turning 20 today, so I thought I would go in person and say happy birthday because I just feel like it's better that way. I haven't seen people in a while either, so I think it'd be a nice change of scenery for me mentally before finals and before I start studying really hard for finals. Oh, there you are. Hey, happy birthday. One of my other friends and I met up and we wished our other friend a happy birthday. And honestly, it was a really fun time. We just caught up for a little and just talked. With social interactions being really limited these days, it was something really nice and it was a really good way to de-stress after a busy day.
Good morning. It is Saturday. I just got out of an interview to become a resident assistant. The decisions come out at the end of March, so hopefully I got in. We'll see how it works out. But today is a huge day for organic chemistry. I'm going to study a lot to understand the material.
And it's too good to be true. You put the blame on me.
After a few hours of studying organic chemistry, I made myself a plate of leftovers from yesterday, so we have some rice and some Arabic eggplant stew to go on top, and of course I added some arugula and feta cheese.
Once again, no, I'm sorry to show you the truth, but I just gotta say that I love you.
After another few hours of studying, my brothers and I ordered some Panda Express takeout, and we watched some American Idol together, and then I headed back to the books to do a little bit more studying before calling it a night.
Good morning. Today is Sunday. It is 8:40 in the morning. Today is the day I submit 3 of my finals, which means I'll be done with 3 classes after today. I have to edit and submit my final 10-page paper for global health. I have to edit and submit my final lab report for organic chemistry lab. And then I have to edit and submit my final take-home exam for introduction to sociology. So we're almost there, and I'm really excited to get it done. So let's get to work.
After I submitted my essay, I decided to make some breakfast because I got hungry. I cut up some arugula and some tomato and grilled it up in some olive oil. Added a few eggs, and lastly topped it off with some feta cheese. After I finished eating, I edited and submitted my final lab report for organic chemistry lab, which was a big relief, and then I started editing my sociology final.
I finished 4 classes. Feels pretty damn good, not gonna lie. I'm happy. I'm very happy.
It's almost 5 p.m. I have a meeting with Unite the World with the Africa Foundation in a few minutes. I've talked about this program a lot, Unite. I love Unite. They have a big place in my heart. I've been working with them through the Unite Passion Project for a while now. And so there's, of course, going to be some links down below in the description box to check them out. I highly recommend you do. They're an amazing organization with an amazing cause. I didn't do that much work after I submitted my 3 final exams today because I just felt a little bit exhausted. So I took a break for a few hours. I FaceTimed a friend. We caught up on stuff. My cousin came over. She dropped off some coffee. So shout out to her. Here we go. Honestly, this is some fire coffee. I don't know what she did, but this is fire. After the meeting with Unite, I plan on doing a lot of studying for organic chemistry. Yesterday was mainly just mastering the material that we learned this week. And today is going to be a lot of review for the whole entire quarter because the final exam is cumulative.
Good morning. It is Monday and I just left office hours for organic chemistry. So I got some questions answered, which is important because my final is tomorrow. Today is going to be studying all day for organic chemistry. I might be preparing way too hard for this final, but at the same time, I have the time to do it, so why not? And I'm on a borderline grade and I want my grade to go towards the upper bound and not the lower bound. So I'm gonna give it my all.
After doing what felt like many hours of organic chemistry, I was starting to feel mentally exhausted, so I went to the beach and did a quick run to get rid of all that stress.
Good morning. It is Tuesday. Today is the day I take my final for organic chemistry. I studied a lot yesterday. And I definitely pushed myself a little too far because I'm very burnt out now. Yesterday, I studied a lot by doing a lot of practice exams. I did decently well on them, so I hope that means I'll be fine on the final. I still have to finish my cheat sheet and then look over my notes and I'll be done. We're almost there. 7 more hours. That's all it is.
I expected to do so well on that exam. That was difficult, but I'm not mad. I did my best and I studied a lot. And at that point, it was out of my hands with how difficult it was. So, you know, we just do our best out here. That's literally all we could do. I have one more exam or essay to write that's due tomorrow, but I'm not gonna worry about that tonight. All I did was watch a movie, chilled out with the fam, watched a few comedies. It was really nice, a good way to debrief after everything that went on and to have some fun a little. It is Wednesday morning, and today is my final day of doing any sort of assignment. I have to submit my 15-page research paper for my global health class today at 6 p.m. I already wrote it, so all I have to do is edit it, so it shouldn't take that long. And then I'll be done. I'll be free. That is the end to winter quarter. A very happy ending overall, I think. This quarter was definitely very writing intensive, and I think my writing abilities have grown a lot from that. At first, I was freaking out when I first saw the syllabus that I had to write a 10-page essay and then a 15-page essay, but I'm glad I stuck through with it because I think I really grew a lot with my writing, which is, you know, self-growth is always the best thing, and I think that's the point of education. Yeah, there were some difficult bumps along the way, especially with the finals, but I think overall I came out of this quarter better than the way I came in. It is spring break now. I'm gonna definitely not look at any textbooks, not look at any molecules, not do anything productive during this 1.5 weeks off. I think it's well deserved and much needed. That's the good thing, you know, work hard during the school year, take your breaks when you need to, but definitely live it up during your spring break, your winter break, your summer breaks, because that's the best way to rejuvenate, the best way to have that balance between academic, social life, and extracurriculars. Thank you for watching the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, take care of yourselves. I know it's crazy times right now. And so just keep doing your best. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.